Hey, good evening to everybody out there. This is Thomas, KD4STT with Appalachia Radio Communications. I used to have another broadcast years ago, and I about got tongue tied. But anyway, because it was had the name Appalachia in it as well. But anyway, good evening. I want to do a real quick little review, maybe help people that are just getting into the radio, whether you're using GMRS or whatever. But if you're a ham radio operator, this will definitely apply to you because we're going to use a small HT radio, and we're going to use the Bofang, and whatever Fang you want to call it. Some guys I've heard call it the Fang. So hopefully we're getting it all into the camera view. Okay, this is not the stock antenna that comes with this. This is a Goya antenna. You buy it extra. A lot of people recommend that when you buy these little Chinese radios, just throw this the factory antenna away, which I don't throw it away because it'll work in a necessary emergency. But these larger antennas, you get them for like, I think maybe $12, $14 on Amazon or eBay. So upgrade if you get one of these radios for your group, for your community, your home. These things are very valuable for security around the house, around the homestead. So anyway, what I want to do is show you that you can also buy this here. We'll try to hold it as steady as I can. This is a adapter wire that actually screws, or what I do, I take the radio here, and I actually screw the radio onto this. If I can do it, I'm shaking a little bit. And if you knew what I went through about a month ago, even more. I know a lot of my friends know I have trimmers, but right there is a lesson I learned. Never put an air compressor onto a small tire like a hand dolly. That's what happened. It blew up my finger, cut it all the way in two except a little bit of flesh there. But he pinned it back. The surgeon did a great job. He stuck it back together. And, that's one thing we got to think about, too, is being people that want to be prepared. Try to avoid accidents at all costs. And as we get older, I'm 67. I'm not Superman no more. Of course, I was delusional back years ago. Anyway, here is the other fitting. And you know what? I don't have the other coax. This would screw into a regular coax. And let me pause it. I'll go get another coax. Hook this up to my base antenna. Okay, this is a PL259 connector, a regular, normal coaxial cable. And I've got this running to my base antenna. I have a G9 common antenna, and this will connect to this. But I'm not going to transmit on this because this thing is not certified for ham radio. But I will turn it on. This here, by having this little cord, you extend this. Now, in the case of no law and order, things get out of hand, you got to do what you got to do. That's all I'm saying. But this will extend your range. This will take this radio, which is about 4 watts, and it will extend your range further out. Okay, another thing you can do with this same cord, which right now it is hooked to a 2-meter 440 base antenna. When you're out and about and you want to uh, get a little distance. Okay, this radio here is what's called a dual band. It will do the 440 megahertz band and the 440 megahertz band and the 220 meter band. I should say meter. The 440 and the 2 meter. So you can use two different antennas on this. This is a 440 antenna. It is a little Yagi here, Yagi antenna. But you can connect this coax jumper up to the PL259, hook it into your fitting here, and you can either use your hand, because these things are really light, or you can put your little handle on it, and this thing will work. This is a beam, so you point it, and it's directional, whichever way you'd like to go. We use the other one, well, we actually use this in fox hunting too, because what the fox hunting deal, I'd mentioned it before, that's a whole thing where you're looking and trying to trace down a signal. And the weaker you can receive it, the closer you get, the weaker you need to receive it. So this can be used for fox hunting as well. But anyway, there's that. Now let me get you the 2 meter, and this is what we usually do our fox hunting on. But it'll work on the repeaters and wherever. But this thing here is a great little antenna. This is a 2 meter Yagi. It has the same connector, type of connector. And again, you could either put it on a pole and, and set it up. And I think my picture on the YouTube video on the YouTube channel has me standing by my car, and I'm using something like this. I'm either using this one or the 440. So anyway, I would just wanted to bring that to your attention. If you're a new person to radio communications, you will want to get you something that's more directional at times. The main thing, if things really get bad, you don't want nobody hearing you. So you can actually take this, and if you've got a neighbor or someone in your mod or whatever, your group, you can put this thing directly toward them. They can have the same system, and you can talk one to another and keep a low profile with your signal. So that's something to keep in mind too. All right, well, just a little short video here this evening, and we've been busy today. We got brand new chicks popping out of the eggs in the incubator, and we've been doing that and doing some yard work around here that needed to be caught up on. And again, we appreciate everybody tuning in. May God bless you, and may God save the Republic. This is Thomas Massengale saying 73s. Thank you.